there, starlings. Welcome to my sector of the universe. This is Jess from Capella Wellness, here to help you step into your truth and start into your power. For those of you who've never been here before, welcome. Thank you so very much for being here for the first time. For those of you who are returning, thank you so much for coming back. And to my subscribers, thank you so much for your love, your loyalty, and support. It means the world to me. If you haven't clicked on the subscribe button, go ahead and do so now. Put your positive energies into this Capella family and click on the notification bell so that you get notified as to when I put new readings out and to include when I go live. If you would like a personal reading or a coaching session, or if you would like to sign up for a 14-day free trial of one of my Capella memberships, check out the description box below or go to capellawellness.com. The memberships include entries into free drawings monthly. You get daily guidance videos. You get to directly chat with me on my mobile app. You get to meet some amazing people there and join a tighter knit group in that realm, I should say. All right. If you have any questions about anything at all, please don't feel hesitant to contact me. My information is in the description box below. With that being said, let's get into your reading. Hey there, Aries. Welcome to your reading. How are you? I hope you are well. I send you many blessings and much, much love as I always do. All right. Let's try a different camera angle or setup here. It's a little bit weird, so I may have to change it for the other readings, but anyway. Aries, if I didn't mention it in my last reading for you guys, this is the last time I'm going to be doing the readings this way, since I'm pretty much transitioned to where God wants me to be at this time, and yeah, I'm in a more stable place, so I'll have more energy to do my other readings like I've been doing before. If you've been watching me, if you're new to this channel, Aries, I don't normally just use a few decks to do my readings. I go more in depth. So, but either way, if you were drawn here, you're going to get some guidance one way or another. All right. Okay, Aries, we're going to see what you need to work on. All right. Holy Spirit, Archangels, Galactic Families, Pleiadians, Sirians, please reveal to us for our highest good. What does Aries need to work on at this time? Please and thank you. Thank you for your wisdom, your guidance, your support, and your clarity. Now, we're also going to get other guidance. It's not just what you need to work on, because some of you may have very well already worked on whatever this is, okay? Remember to take what resonates, leave what doesn't for somebody else who's watching this. Keep your unhealthy ego at the door. Make sure you're honest with yourself and your situation. So we've got Leo energy here. You may have strong Leo in your chart, or you're dealing with a Leo, but don't get hung up on the signs. This is really about working on your self-confidence for some of you. Just knowing that you have the ability to do, what your heart wants to do. It's like you don't really have to worry about what other people think. I'm getting self-conscious issues with this Strength card, okay? Some of you really, really need to boost up your self-esteem here. Others of you, this may actually be dealing with an illness, okay? Maybe there's something about the difficulties in the world is what I'm hearing. It's causing some sort of discouragement, okay? Because I see Four of Cups too. It's like a lot of stuff around you has really been weighing you down, and you're trying to tell yourself, that you can come out of this, but it's stemming from not taking care of yourself as much as you should, all right? That's not for all of you. That's for some of you who have health issues, okay? It can even lead to, with a health thing, I'm hearing mental health for somebody, where you just don't believe in yourself enough, and you have like self-identity issues. And usually when I do these readings, there's somebody here with Chiron and Aries, okay? So if that's you, that could very well be what the issue is. It's you really have to believe in yourself, and it could actually lead to mental illness. It could lead to, or you've already had that and that's part of the mental illness, or you just not really trusting in yourself and your abilities and being who you are. It's weighing you down so much that it's actually causing you to have a health problem. All right, there's something physical here, what I'm getting for some of you, but I just heard somebody needs to go to the doctor. I don't know who that is for, but somebody needs to go to the doctor. Anyway, just know that you have more strength than you think you do. You are more powerful than you really are, Aries. You have to really work on your spiritual strength here. That you have the ability to overcome anything, whether it's an illness, whether it's self-doubt, because this is self-doubt, lack of self-confidence. That you have the ability to just, it's like, go do it, Aries. You guys are ruled by Mars, and this is kind of, oh my god, excuse me, I don't normally yawn in my readings. Maybe somebody just yawned, but, or somebody maybe just bored. But you have to really go take ownership of your life and just go out there and take those risks and say, you know what, I got to be determined. I got to do what I got to do, and I can't have any reservations about what other people are going to say or what other people are going to think. Again, this is a self-conscious issue for some of you. You also, for somebody here, have the ability to help others. Some of you are being called to help those in need. But when you're doing this, Aries, you have to set your boundaries, and you have to make sure that you're not affected so much by what it is that you are giving to other people. Because with the Leo energy, it's you being in the spotlight. It's you having the bravery and courage to step out of your comfort zone and be that leader, be that person you were made to be, who God made you to be. And if this is tying into your mission work where you were helping others, you have to be very careful with setting those boundaries, because if you don't, you run the risk of being affected by so much of what the outside world is doing or what other people are doing with regards to who you're helping or whatever this is, okay? And that can very well affect your health in all senses of the word, whether it's mentally or physically. Could be emotionally here too, okay? So make sure that you are protecting yourself in your energies to not allow yourself to have this health problem, all right? Others of you, it's just a matter of you taking the bull by the horns and understanding that you can get through anything, that you have that drive, that ambition, the determination, having that courage, and while you're believing in yourself that you can achieve what you set out to achieve, okay? Maybe some of you have been doing this and it has been taxing on you, it has been grueling. You've been really out there to fight the fight, and you are being affected by it, and there's some sort of like physical issue here, okay? Some health issue. If that's you, Aries, just make sure you do what is necessary to get back to center, to take care of your health, okay? It's funny because I say that and I'm coughing, right? But right now there's no cure to my cough or whatever. I may just have to go back into the ocean several times to try to clear it. I got an air purifier in my room. This may even be some sort of attack spiritually, or it's just something else. But either way, I'm saying that because somebody's paying attention to the fact that I'm still coughing, but I'm actually fine. So for me, this is more of an ascension thing, and there's a lot of stuff that I've been going through, and the only thing that I still have is this cough. Anyway, I don't really need to explain myself, but somebody probably needed to hear that. Anyway, and usually when I'm channeling a lot, there's something about throat chakra, like the truth, like something tries to keep me from speaking the truth, so I end up doing this. Anyway, even though for me, somebody needs to hear this with what I have right now, it's just this coughing thing, I'm still doing what I'm being called to do. I'm not letting that stop me, right? You know, it could be considered a health issue, but I'm thinking it's something else where there's something else that I'm getting out, and there's something that's also trying to prevent me from speaking the truth in these readings, okay? So either way, I'm not letting that keep me from my calling. I have the strength and the power to continue doing what I'm doing no matter what. And no matter what I've been going through, it's helping me to persevere. Well, my perseverance is helping me to overcome what I've been going through, right? And I understand myself that I am more powerful than I think that I am. This is not to say that you overexert yourself when you are really not feeling well or your health is really tanking, right? Because you have to take care of you and you alone. But even if there's some other things that are trying to weigh you down, again, setting the boundaries and telling yourself, like, I can overcome this. You have the ability to overcome this. And again, if it's this mission work related, watch who you are, watch how much energy you're giving out and what you're taking in, okay? So, I'm hearing the song by Journey, Be Good to Yourself, and I'm also hearing Don't Stop Believing, okay? So, those could be significant songs for you. If you see those songs, this is confirmation of this reading, or you hear these songs. So, again, don't be self-conscious. You really gotta believe in yourself. Stop with the self-doubt. You have the power to overcome anything. And with the Strength card, this is also my Beauty and the Beast card, right? There's something here about taming the beast or resisting temptation. You may have been dealing with somebody, this could be you, Aries, where someone has shown you how to love. Someone has tamed the beast within, whether you did it or your person did that for you. I'm hearing somebody has recovered. This is a recovery from an illness, but not just an illness, it's also recovery from being defenseless, a recovery from not being able to stand up for yourself and having the weight of the world on your shoulders and you just being tanked by that, you being knocked down by that. Somebody has helped you to heal, okay? Someone has, they saw who you really were inside. They saw the divinity within you, and they didn't let your temperament or your anger or your lack of compassion, this is also compassion, to affect them, okay? This person really saw you for who you were, and they helped you to restore back to the courageous, brave-hearted lion, okay? I'm seeing Braveheart for whatever reason. Maybe that movie's significant to you, but or maybe somebody's watching that right now. It's like somebody's compassion has changed you. It has tamed the beast. There's, it's helped you to be more confident in yourself. You didn't, you were judging yourself, and now you're no longer judging yourself anymore. Or some of you, someone is helping you through this, okay? It could be you doing this on your own, but there's also another group of you where somebody's helping you to gain more power, to boost your self-confidence because of the compassion they've had for you. It's like they have a tendency to check up on you every now and again, and they want to make sure you're okay. They want to make sure that you are doing well. But there's also something with that person. They also want to make sure that you are going after what you want, that you are deserving what it is that God wants for you, that you have to have that self-belief that you are deserving of receiving compassion, unconditional love, these types of things, where someone is there. It's like your better half, I'm hearing, and they're here to cross-check you, I'm hearing. They're here to take care of you, but not in a codependent way, right? Not that you were, oh my God, I need somebody to help me, blah, blah, blah. No. They do the checks on you anyway, and they'll go about doing their own thing because they're having compassion for themselves, and they have the ability to be strong enough. I'm hearing Strong by Christian Paul, I think his name is. I'm hearing strong enough for the both of us, right? Somebody has the strength to hold it together for the both of you. Or this is you, Aries, having the strength to hold it together for yourself and for someone else, okay? In doing so, Aries, this actually boosts up somebody else's strength. Because when they see that in you, it gives them inspiration. It gives them the encouragement. It gives them the courage to deal with whatever they're dealing with. It gives them the courage to take risks. It gives them the courage to stand up for what they believe in. It gives them the courage to do whatever it is that they're having issues with, that they're self-conscious about. And if you see the story of the Beauty and the Beast, her compassion for him changed him from that beast into a human being. And he learned to love. He learned to have compassion for other people. He stopped letting his past, whatever happened to him in the past, his upbringing, whatever self-belief, false beliefs, to dictate who he was. He ended up believing that he was that monster. But she showed him that he wasn't. Now I'm hearing the song Monster by Justin Bieber. Oh, I'm getting all these songs, guys. It's insane. Okay? She showed him that he was more brave than he really was, that he was a really kind-hearted person, that he was a king all along. Not just a prince. He was actually more than that. He was a king, right? He showed him what he was really capable of. He showed him that he had the ability to love and to receive it. This is the energy of the Strength card. I just went off on a crazy tangent when I looked at that because my guys are reminding me of how I view that card. And look, here's more fire energy. It's the King of Imps. It's the King of Wands. All right? Controlling that strong urge. It could be lust, guys. All right? It could be something that is not healthy for you. Something about the loins, okay? All right, because there could be like a lust and sex involved in this, like restricting yourself, like taming that, because the King of Wands can be very sexual in nature. The shadow side of this person can very well use their charm and their good looks to take control of people and to take control of the situation, or having sex as a means of control. Okay, that's what I'm getting here. But it looks like somebody tamed that for you, or you did that for somebody else, Aries, for not allowing their sexual urges to be driving everything. All right, because there was an issue with having spiritual strength with that individual, where they didn't have the ability before to prevent themselves to be driven by lust, by strong desires, right? Temptation. Okay. So it could be that. It could also be for others of you where this is you, where you've got to come into your power and understand that you are more spiritually strong than you really are. This is learning how, this is about mastering spiritual growth so that you can build up this enormous spiritual strength. Because when you're super spiritually strong, you cannot be dethroned. You cannot be thrown into the lion den, or even if you get thrown into the lion den, right? You're going to be able to overcome all those lions who you think are about to attack you, right? I don't know where that came from. That came out of left field, but that's what they want me to say, right? Those who have this strength, nothing can faze them. Nothing can throw them off kilter. Like nothing can destroy them. Because when you're strong in your spirit, it's like that saying, no weapon formed against you will prosper. When people have that strong, when they're that strong in spirit, nothing can affect them. But this also means that you have to release control of trying to prevent things from happening. All right? Because some of you may very well do that. I need to have full control. I have to have it done my way. I get strong Aries with energy with this, right? That's a shadow side. Being ruled by Mars, being overly impulsive, being me. Nope, I have to do it. I have to have control. That could actually be causing health issues for some of you, because that ends up leading to excessive fear. And then what happens? There's strong anger with this, a strong temperament. You may turn into a tyrant and everything goes to shit. And then all of a sudden there's high blood pressure, or you got cholesterol issues, or your eyes like not burst, but there's something about blood vessels bursting. I don't know where I got that from. Something in the eyes. I don't know. But there are some of you where it gets to this point and it's actually causing health issues. We did get another message last time about this, Aries. Some of you really need to learn how to release control. That's just the cold hard truth. And there's no judgment at all. It's just God getting you to be more in spirit, where you're so strong spiritually. You won't give in to the fear. You won't have to control everything because of that fear. You will be fine, because then that will lead to being strong in your faith as well. Look at the bigger picture. Why do you feel you need to control things? For others of you, why do you not believe in yourself? This is confidence and courage and determination times 2, with strength in the King of Wands here, the King of Imps. What are you afraid of? Why is there a lack of self-belief for some of you? Maybe some of you need to think about that. There's also another group here where, when I talked about the story of Beauty and the Beast, this person helped someone else to get to this status. Being spiritually strong, mastering spiritual growth to where they are impenetrable. They make things happen. They make their dreams come true. They take the risks. Because even if something doesn't go right, or their path, there's a detour or something, their spirit will not be broken. If somebody hurts them, somebody does something to them, their spirit is not broken. That is an incredible feat for someone to master here. Some of you have accomplished this. Others of you, you're learning how to do this. And apparently there's someone here who's helping you teach this. That it's better to be spiritually strong, maybe, than being physically strong. Because with that spirit there, then everything else falls into place. Then you have the emotional strength, the mental strength, even physical strength, right? You may be sick a little bit, but you keep going. But you know when to not overdo it, right? There's a lot of messages that are coming with this. I know if somebody thinks I'm all over the place, but that's because I tap into so many freaking channels, it's not even funny. And my guys are always trying to be the first ones to say something so that I can relay what they're telling me to say. All right? I'm getting another message. There's somebody here who needs to take action and make something happen. This could very well be dealing with, you may be in a Beauty and the Beast story where someone came into your castle. It's like Belle coming into your castle, and you're like, and Lumiere, and everyone's like, oh, she's the one who's going to break the spell type of thing, right? And the Beast is like, yeah, I kind of know that, but then he's not doing it in the right way to kind of like win the girl's affections, as Lumiere says, right? So apparently somebody came into your castle and was teaching you how to be this. Not only to be courageous and very confident, but to be spiritually strong. And to not be afraid to go after what they want. Because the king, I'm seeing the Knight of Wands. This king, he goes after what he wants, but he knows he's going to get it because he's that connected to God. If that's what his heart's desiring, he's like, I got to make it happen. I cannot just sit here and wish upon it. I need to take action. And if God is leading him, because he has the light of truth in his hand, he's had the light of God, it's the Ace of Wands. He knows that he's going to burn away challenges, fears, obstacles, because God is on his side. He and God work in tandem to make his heart's desires become a reality. He gets that strength from God. That is the only source where we should be getting our strength from, because he's that connected to God, because of his strong spirit. He is strong in the spirit, and he goes, okay, you know what? I'm going to do it because God's got my back. God is telling me to do this. God is leading me there. So there's something about somebody who's helped you build yourself up to this king here. And now you may be very well taking action on either communicating with Belle, with the person who's helped you, the person who's had compassion for you, to kind of you showing them, look how much I've grown spiritually. Look how much I've changed. I have a lot more confidence in myself now. You showed me that. You saw my weakness, but you made it my strength. Thank you, Holy Spirit. So maybe there's somebody here that you need to do something, you need to take action on. It could very well be going after that person. It's like when Belle leaves the castle to escape, he could have just left her there to die, right? But something told him to go after her. His heart led him back to her, because he started to realize she was trying to help him, and he didn't receive the help. And she's like, he gets all belligerent and mad and crazy, tyrannical, right? Temper, you must control your temper, right? And he loses it. But it was coming from a place of fear. It was also coming from a whole bunch of other things. His spirit was broken because of the curse that was put on him. She helped him bring it back up. She helped prepare that. And so he did something about it, and he went after her. And then things started to change. But then what was it he did later? He let her go because he loved her that much. There was freedom here. But he ended up learning a huge lesson as to what she did for him. And then she comes back to help him because the villagers want to kill him, right? Gaston's there. And then what does he do? He sees her and he gets that courage again. And he starts to realize that he had it all within him. That he was not that monster. He was not that beast. That love for him, that compassion for him, it really fueled his fire. It helped him to get to this. So there's something here with that story, Aries, where this is now the time for you to muster up that courage and confidence to make something happen. This is also a reunion of opposites, a union of opposites, okay? Masculine and feminine. Somebody needs to take action and go after their feminine. You want this union to happen? You may be different, but your souls are intertwined. That's what helps bring the balance. This person helped you recover from a bunch of things. It helped to restore who you always were, and this is who you always were. Or you did this for somebody else, okay? Moon at the top, Cancer energy. Home, family, fears about that perhaps, or just fears in general of maybe going back to the wild beast, going back to who you were before, uncertainties, the unknown. But this is also trusting your intuition and listening to it. You're very intuitive. You already know that when you take action on this, it's going to work out in your favor because you're already visualizing success. You're having a positive mindset, and your thoughts create your reality, right? He's able to manifest those things into fruition, into the physical, because he knows that it's already his. He knows that it's going to be a success. He knows that it belongs to him because it's what God's shown him. It's what God's telling him to follow through with. So whatever your intuition is saying, trust in it. This is also certain fears that some of you have, the uncertainties of what if I take a risk? What if I make that happen? What if I, something for somebody, this is like a business that you want to start. Being an entrepreneur, maybe that's what it is for some of you. I'm not capable. I don't believe in myself. I don't have the courage to just jump in and do it. I don't have the ability. I don't have the strength. I don't have the talent. I don't have the creativity. I don't have the whatever. If that's the route you're going, Aries, if that's you, you gotta stop doing that. You're self-sabotaging. Don't worry about what anybody else thinks. Again, the self-consciousness issue here. The lack of self-confidence, the self-doubt. Stop doubting yourself and your abilities. If this is a business thing for you, just go and do it, Aries. This may be very different for you. This may be something that you've never experienced. This is the threshold of moving into something that you've never been through, the unknown. But your intuition is telling you to do it. Do it. Make it happen, Aries. Take action. Don't give in to those fears. Your intuition's on point. If you want to go after that person, if you're going to start that business, if you're going to start that project or leave that job, whatever this is for you, you need to have that confidence in yourself. It's the God confidence. Go to God, ask Him for the confidence, ask Him for the strength. Don't go to terror all the time and try to get something else out of it where you think that something's going to magically happen without you doing anything. No, God has it for you. You just need to do something about it. And part of that has to do with trusting your intuition and following it, listening to it, and just believing in yourself. There's also something about having compassion for yourself. Don't beat yourself up. Do not doubt your abilities, because whatever it is that you need to take action on, Aries, it's going to be a success. You just have to believe in it, and you have to believe in you. We're going to get guidance for you. What guidance do we have for Aries? Holy Spirit, Archangels, thank you. Well, we have working too hard. Angel of Time. Maybe you are a business person and you are working too much. CEO, entrepreneur, whatever. Vice president. You have a really high role somewhere. I know I'm coughing all of a sudden. A church, a job, a project. Maybe you're into too many things because you like to control everything, because maybe there's a little bit of egoism here for somebody. Me. That's Mars. I'm not judging. For some of you, this is a harsh reality to face. If that's you and you're doing way too much, working too hard, it's causing health issues. 40. Maybe it's different to you. Maybe you're 40 years old. 14. Marie Masquerade, glamour, intrigue, and drama. Somebody's middle name is Marie or somebody's first name is Marie. Snow angel, we got a lot of angel energy here. The signs are with you already. Number 4, we got a lot of 4s. 4s are about balance, stability, and harmony, and peace. Lantern Fairy, a clear solution. This is the Hermit card for me. All right, look what's at the bottom. Wow, look at all these 4s, guys. Every card has a 4 in it. The Pink Lotus Fairy, a time for spirit. Holy crap. And now my ear is ringing. Okay, that's confirmation. Spiritual strength. Be strong in the spirit. There's something about excessive control for somebody. The truth is that you are forcing yourself beyond your energetic limits at this time, working too hard, self-loving, and connecting with the universe way too little. She has appeared to remind you of what it is you are turning your world into, one big machine where you are one cog in it. You are an important, soulful, beloved being, but the world of work is not going to end up is not going to end if you step away from its mechanism for a while. It is time for a timeout. Will you listen? Stop giving so much to your work all the time. Your energy, your passion, take better care of your health. This is the time to fulfill all those promises you've made to yourself, but barely made even the effort to keep. Meditate, eat well, take up gentle exercise, and change unhealthy emotional patterns that are compromising your well-being. These are the challenges you need to set yourself. Gaze into a candle's flame, write down one true thing you love about all your friends, and pay close attention to all the messages your body sends you. The signs are there. We have the signs card. Then make the changes you know it needs. I thank you in advance for a happy you makes this world a far better place. Time for a break from mechanical, technical work is needed. Please take breaks from electronic devices like computers, cell phones, and even iPods, clocks, and watches. It is time to simply rest in nature's embrace, swim in the ocean, float in a lake, walk in a forest, meditate in a cave. Camping, hiking, and gardening would be of most benefit at this time. It's time to unwind the tightly coiled springs and detach from the mechanics of the deadlines and immerse yourself in nature's time and truth. The angel of time tells you to do this now. I don't know what it is. You may have gotten this card before. I can't really remember because I channel so much and I don't remember exactly who gets what in every reading. Or you keep seeing this card in other readings that I do, or maybe other tarot readers. If you keep seeing this card, Aries, this is a huge message that you are working too hard. Wherever she is, there is decadence in style, truly glamorous moments, and lavish entertainments. But even she knows she's simply amusing herself and that there is a hole at the center of her being where she wishes she were loved for who she truly is and could rely only on her talent and style to express herself and not be judged for this. To be her friend is no problem at all as long as you remain truly yourself. Only being with her has somehow made you wish to be more like her. Look beneath the mask and the beauty and the exquisite stylings and see into her heart. Be her friend and be her companion, but never forget who you are and what is important to you. Someone is about to invite you to be involved in something very intriguing, and this person will ask you in ways that are ever so charming, so the temptation will be ever so strong. Because this person is beautiful and talented and powerful, you are flattered. But the truth is, you run the risk of paying a very high price for this brush with fame or glory. Be sure that the politics and the intrigues are ones you truly wish for in your life, because there is often a sacrifice that must be made, and many consequences are currently hidden from you. It is tempting, no doubt, but it may be within your best interest to pursue this strange, slightly tainted offer that will be made. There is gossip and intrigue around a person you admire and wish to be like in some way. This person has need of a true friend and not the need of an admirer. This card could come up when you experience jealousy and envy of those you feel are, undeservingly, more successful and beloved than you are. The message is to focus on your own hard work and to create your own style. If you are the subject of such gossip, know you cannot control what is said about you. Live your life and move through this with grace. When Marie Masquerade comes up, there are some people around who want to befriend another, but simply for the influence. It is not coming from the heart, and despite her beauty and success, anyone in Marie's position needs true friends. Look inside and see if you have attempted to network instead of befriend. Know the difference. Do not keep false friends, fair weather friends. Be true to your own vision as opposed to what is currently fashionable and considered desirable. Creating rather than following. Okay. There's a big message there for somebody. She leaves signs for those who cannot see and shapes them again and again until one day those who deny she is watching over them finally wake up. It is at that moment she can move on to another charge. By acknowledging her protection, you set her free and release many blessings so others too may benefit. Look around you now for signs of her presence. Even in the snows of winter and the harsh desert sands, she has made her presence felt. It is your blindness, your unwillingness to see that holds you back, not life itself. Open your eyes to the presence of the snow angel. All of the angels feel their blessings and begin to live anew. If you missed that sign, I really don't know what will convince you. Maybe I should just stand here a while and wait until you notice me, point to the sign, flap my wings, and then you'll believe that it is really a sign. I leave signs for all to see, clear indicators of my presence, and even make my shape in this cold snow. But again and again you ask, where are my angels? And here I am. I will continue to leave my mark in the snow, with a feather falling from the sky, and the gentle voice that speaks to you at night, and even in the gentle prod I may give to you from behind. But stop asking for signs. You have received so very many, and none of them will be seen or acknowledged until you are willing to believe that we are always with you. You have already received very definite, clear signs, ones that you have asked for over and over again. And I did something about some of you keep seeing this. I talked about angels. There are a lot of angels here. The snow angel will reply again, but it is the message you are refusing to hear, not her presence, that has denied you. It is your own fear and attachment to hesitating that keeps you on pause. It is time to see what has already been shown to you and to take action immediately without hesitation. The snow angel has shown you so very clearly that you are protected and cared for. Now it is time for you to do exactly that for yourself. And yes, you can. Open your senses up to angelic guidance. Some of you keep asking for guidance, talking to your angels or whatever. Where are my angels? Where's this? You guys, you ask for a sign and you get it. You ask for a sign, you get it again. You're getting clear signs, but you're not heeding them. They're not coincidences, guys. And whatever I said, maybe even Beauty and the Beast is a sign for you. It's funny because I forgot to put my watch on. My watch band has Beauty and the Beast on it. Maybe you've noticed that. It's a sign for whoever this is. It could very well be a sign that that is your connection with your person. It's like a Beauty and the Beast story. Maybe your person's favorite movie is Beauty and the Beast. I know it's mine. That's my favorite movie of all time. The Disney animated version. Maybe it's your person's. Okay? Lantern Fairy, a clear solution. You've already been getting the signs for that clear solution for whatever it is. Stop trying so hard. Stop trying to control. Some of you, it's literally work. That's too much of a focus for you. 24. I just heard Scorpio for whatever reason. She's showing you a way through a barrier you have reached in your life. This may be in any area of your life, but it does feel that you have come up against a very solid obstacle. This gentle fairy with her bright lantern can take you to a place in this wall that has already come down, so you could move through this obstacle without force or fear. Your only requirement is to trust this fairy and to take down several bricks after you have moved through, so the wall between this world and the next, your love and your life, becomes slowly less and less solid. The wall is coming down. This is the fairy's role to help you move beyond the wall. Let the wall fall. It's almost like a tower. Okay? Trust her. She will guide you. Sometimes people say you should be cautious about where information is coming from, and that is indeed true. I am simply holding up the lantern I carry and gently letting you see the likely outcome of the decisions you are making and offering a clear solution to the problem at hand. Something has to come to an end, a true end, and you have, as they say, hit the wall. You could try digging under it or climbing over it, or you could try taking down the wall brick by brick. But if you follow me, I can show you a place where the wall has already come down, and where you can move through this obstacle without pain. Do not think this is cheating. There have been others who have come this way, and while you can tread the path the way you wish, I can help you make the breakthrough, find the passage you are looking for. My guidance is safe, clear, and gentle. I am not here to send you in a false direction. I am here to clear the way and light the path. It is up to you whether you make it harder than it needs to be. I'll show you the way. Trust me. This is your light of truth. I talked about with that Ace of Wands. The light of God, the light of truth. It's the light you should be following, where your intuition is telling you to follow. A way through a life challenge will present itself. Stubborn thinking can be changed. Old patterns are being removed little by little, but we will need trust. Old shielding against certain energies needs to be replaced and reworked, as it is no longer in line with what you wish for and in fact may be proving to be a barrier, which is keeping you isolated instead of protected. Trust where the light leads you. Go where you feel true love, kindness, and freedom. Avoid all that comes from anger, hatred, judgment, blame, and ridicule. Those are dark energies that gets you nowhere. It could get you into a brick wall. Some of you may be literally hitting your head against a wall or something like that. 43, the Pink Lotus Fairy. It's a time for spirit. You may love your guilt-free rant, staying up too late and happily behaving badly, but you're about to balance all that out with some very powerful new spiritual teachings and connections. You are to meet a wise one who seems very still, very slow, and very peaceful. She will be tranquil and serene and immersed in a path that until now has felt too slow or forward for you. But this teacher, who is represented by the Pink Lotus Fairy, will assist you in finding more of your soul's true wisdom. Within this time of inner discovery, you will commit to disciplined new training in the mental realms, study and physical movement that is unfamiliar to you, all of which helps you to naturally choose thoughts that are empowering and enlivening, yet completely authentic and real. You will learn to be still and to listen to the beat of your heart without giving into restlessness or the critical voice inside, or the cliches the ego loves to trip you up with. After you have learned more discipline through peaceful practice of meditation or exercise or mantras, you will nurture yourself more willingly without guilt, and you will have returned to a place of tranquility, self-love, and peace. You will bring into balance your own shadows and light. Don't worry, you will be happier and more peaceful before you won't. Oh, hold on. Don't worry, you will be happier and more peaceful, but you won't be boring. You could never be. I talked about somebody being bored. Maybe you're being called to be more of this. Maybe you're being called to be yoga instructor or teacher or healer or whatever. And you're like, well, that's boring. The life that I have is a lot more whatever. But apparently, if this is a job or something for you, it's not really fulfilling, is it? It's causing health issues for some of you or whatever this is. Being more spiritual is not a boring thing. You being more zen, it's not boring. When you're a place of peace, guys, and you have no stress, no crazy stuff, you're not affected by anything, right? No illnesses, whatever. That is an excellent place to be. Spiritual quest, travel, calm, relax, yoga pose, self-love, and self-acceptance. Third eye and crown chakra activation, chakra awakening, connection to all. Crown chakra connected to the universe, receiving universal love messages. Self-connected peacefully to the earth, peaceful flowing energy in the body. Tranquil, sublime spiritual moments of connection. Blessings showering upon you due to correct relationships with body and soul. Time to take a class, course, or new study program. Time to welcome in a new teacher, either in the form of a physical being or perhaps a path that speaks to your heart at this time, or a spirit guide who resonates with you. Know that while this path and tranquil, easeful philosophy may seem out of character for you, it is a deep and true part of yourself that has long yearned for acknowledgement, fulfillment, and the nirvana that is on its way. I'm hearing from somebody here, you keep getting these signs and synchronicities to tap more into this, to be more spiritual, to be more zen. Okay? Peace, tranquility. Maybe you're being asked, like I said, to be someone like this, like to teach this, to learn and to teach. But there's somebody here who's thinking this is woo-woo. That's what I'm getting. Oh, that's for hippies. Oh, that's for whatever. No, it's not. No, it's not. Okay, kumbaya, I'm seeing, what was that festival? Oh my God, it just escaped me. I'm hearing Greenpeace too, but that's not it. You guys know what I'm talking about. This has to do with like that hippie era, like in the 70s, right? Self-love, self-care, happiness, unity, Christ consciousness, right? You know, bringing everybody together. Again, the Zen, the yoga stuff. Some of you have these false beliefs about, oh, that's boring. Oh, that's woo-woo. Oh, that's like for hippies. It's for like people who are out there, whatever. No, it's not. It's for everybody. You have no idea when you get yourself into a state of this, how amazing your life gets. I'm also hearing something, even though some of you are watching tarot, there's something about like you're not believing some of this stuff. This is not a joke. It's not. Trust me. I had this false belief about this too, but that was because of my upbringing. But let me tell you, with everything that I've been through, and some of you know pretty much what I've been through, so many other people would have either killed themselves or put themselves in a mental institution or been on super serious, crazy drugs, okay? They could have lost their shit at health, serious health issues, right? This stuff is not a joke for whoever needs to hear this. It really isn't. It's helped me a great, great deal, okay? All right, Aries, that is your reading. I thank you so much for watching this. That's usually not what I started with, but again, whatever it is, I hope this reading helped you. That's what I wanted to say. I really, really hope it does. It did. Some of you are seeing this too much. It's not a coincidence that keeps coming up. You see me shuffle. You see the cards come out. It's not a joke. It's not a lie. The cards don't lie. I am very closely connected to the Holy Spirit here, to God. I am here to tell you the truth. I am here to get you to a place of this Zen, peacefulness, tranquility in your life. Your life could be so much better if you just worked on yourself to get you to here. And that ties into spiritual practices. Maybe you do need to take up yoga. It's not a crazy thing. It's a wonderful thing to do. Tai Chi, whatever. Go out in nature more. Connect with nature more. It's going to change your world. As the card said, what was it? Something needs to end. But again, you guys keep getting the signs. We're getting a similar reading for you guys here. But it's up to you. I'm only the messenger. But anyway, hopefully this really did help you. If you would like a personal reading or a live coaching session via phone or Zoom, check out the description box below. Go to capellawellness.com. Check out the services that I offer. If you want to sign up for an awesome Capella membership with the 14-day free trial for some of the tiers, by all means, go to capellawellness.com. Click on the Join Now button or click on the link to see the memberships in the description box. There's a lot of healing meditations there that some of you could benefit from. There's daily guidance that help you to supplement these readings. You get to meet some amazing people in my Capella circle. That's exclusive to those who have memberships, okay? You get to sit in on my members only live readings. I do many different types of readings, even twin flame stuff. The membership, it's more, or do coaching sessions, group coaching sessions with some of the members, right? Who are able to make it. What else? You get entered in to win a free reading every month that you are a member, okay? I'll be picking the November winners tomorrow or Monday, one of those two. Either way, you have nothing to lose. 14 days. Try it out. If you don't feel a little bit more of this within those 14 days, I know I'm really having confidence here in saying this, then go ahead and cancel it. If your world starts to change, if your health improves, if you start to feel a lot more zen in life and like, wow, this is a very different reality. If that isn't achievable, if you don't get that in 14 days, go ahead and cancel it. If it helps you to really get to this, go ahead and keep it. Right? I'm getting goosebumps as I say that, so somebody needs to take a risk probably. Because you may be thinking about what I offer and you're like, I don't know about that. I don't know if that's possible. But again, you keep getting the signs. Whoever that is for, all right? Again, it's time for spirit. My guys, my angels, my team, they're not screwing around here. A lot of you, it's time for this. Being strong in spirit. I'm telling you guys, when you get to this, nothing can take you down. Nothing. All right. That concludes your reading, Aries. Thank you so very much for watching this video, for subscribing to this channel if you haven't already, and for illuminating that thumbs up button. I really appreciate it. I wish you the best today. Always, I send you so much love, and I hope I illuminated your well-being today. Again, this is Jess from Capella Wellness.